Hello, everyone, and welcome to Claude and the Banstas. This is our Review the Premier League show. Football is back, and which team has impressed over the weekend? We've got some great guests with us. I just want to say hello to everyone in the chat. We've got DJ Samuel. We've got Tony, our representative from Chelsea. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Gunas Stavalas, CG, David, Alex, One Arsene Wenger, Mr. Michael, Lone Star Londoner, Billy, Ali, Seamus, Tahi, Stan Kroenke, Lone Star Londoner, Jonathan, loads of others, Jake, Jarhead. How you all doing? Hope you're well. Thanks for joining us again today.
Tony Rolfe in the house.
Tony Rolfe, yeah, he's in the ass. We've got obviously Claude, who's having a little bit of trouble. He's got a green screen now, but he's going to try his best to carry on with what we've got at the moment. But we are getting there. Just want to address something that's been brought to my attention quickly. First of all, there is a troll going about with my name, not with my icon, but on YouTube and in WhatsApp and that, doing a bit of trolling in other people's YouTube, as I said, and it's nothing to do with me. I've been on the phone all day, got people to vouch for me. So, you know what I mean? It's nothing to do with me. I just want to make people aware of that. We've also been getting a few messages in the background saying that, people are going to expose us or whatever. I mean, haters will wait, unfortunately. When you're doing well and people can see how good the channel's going with your merchandise and websites coming out, people want to try and expose you and bring you down. So, as far as I'm concerned, if you've got something to say, instead of hiding behind an icon that's only been going for 2 months with nothing on your YouTube account or anything, instead of hiding, why don't you come on the stream? I'll send you the link and come and expose us. Not a problem. So, but apart from that, I just want to say much love to everybody. We've got no hate towards anyone, and we're trying to build something quite great here, especially with these guys on. So I just want to say, if anyone's got any messages from me, it's definitely not from me. I just want to welcome everyone in the comments and our guest, Ben. We've got Ben, who's our Southampton representative, the only one on the panel with a win over this weekend, with a big smile on his face too. How you doing, Ben? You all right, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, Terry. Nice to be with you again.
No, thanks for joining us again, mate. And we'll get down to it in a minute. We've also got Lee, Leicester representative. Not a bad result, I suppose. You can't be too unhappy, Lee, or...
I was a bit ticked off, to be honest with you, because I thought we got the winner in the stoppage time, and you don't get 2 goals in stoppage time back to back like that, do you much? So I was a bit ticked off, to be fair, for losing it. Well, not losing it, but losing the 3 points.
Yeah. No, I totally understand, mate. And we've got James with us, our Everton representative, who got a good draw against Liverpool, to be fair. You must have been happy with that after not being having a win for over 10 years against Liverpool.
Yeah, well, we still haven't got a win. It's going to roll into the 11th year, unfortunately. But no, of course. I mean, we were all kind of watching from behind our hands because, we were expecting to get our arses handed to us, and we put up a really good fight. If anything, later on in the game, we maybe should have snatched a win, but we were unlucky. It's a result. It's more relieved than anything else. I'm glad to have that game out of the way, and I've been saying that all over social media in the last couple of days. I wanted that out the way, and then we can maybe look to enjoy the rest of the season for what it's worth, because we're in a position where we don't seem to have much to play for.
Yeah, it was a bit of a boring derby last night, though.
Oh, it was, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, what we'll do is we're going to come to Lee straight away, because Lee is a bit strapped for time tonight, isn't you, Lee? So what you first, mate, and talk about your game. Obviously, a 1-1 draw with Watford. And as you said, 2 late goals, more or less in injury time, both of them, weren't they? Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, we really struggled to break them down. Well, you can imagine with Nigel Pearson and Craig Shakespeare, 2 Leicester managers, previous Leicester managers, they knew what we was up to, and they just stopped everything from happening. We got bullied at the back. I think Ben Chilwell got exposed at the back as well, potentially by Sarr, most of all, I think. Luckily he got his goal, Chilwell, because he's really not the left back that people think he is. He's not worth 50, 60 mil that Chelsea are probably willing to pay. But if they do want to pay that, I'll put him in the back of my car and take him myself.
Mind you, it was a fantastic goal, Lee. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, look, it was a cracking goal, and it was a goal that I think he probably needed for his confidence. But I think he's head somewhere else. I really do.
So, who would you play there instead of Chigwell?
Well, at the minute, the squad we've got with no Ricardo Pereira because obviously he's injured for the rest of the season. So that's a real loss to us because he's probably, I'd say, he's our best player on the field at the moment, really. So it's a bit difficult because James Justin, the young lad, he was potentially a good replacement for Chilwell at left back, but we need him at right back. So we've only got Christian Fuchs, who's aging really at left back. So it's a tough one.
Yeah. And then obviously Dawson with a late equaliser right at the death, basically.
Yeah. Oh, I
mean, it must have been sickeningly.
Oh, it was, mate. Especially because it's a centre back getting an overhead kick. You don't see that very often, do you?
Not at all, mate. Not at all. But I mean, overall...
I'm a bit worried actually, because you guys got turned over by bloody Brighton, and we've got them next.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit worried.
But to be fair, I mean, I know we lost on that, but I mean, if we would have took our chances in the first half, we would have won that game easily.
Yeah, you're on paper.
On paper, yeah, on paper. Mate,
on paper.
On paper, but I mean, overall, what's your thoughts on obviously, you know, the first sort of 95 minutes and going forward for the rest of the season, Lee?
Yeah, it was a bit like the season opener, wasn't it? It was like a big break, the summer holidays, and it was like almost like the season's just started again. It's not really a restart; it's more like just starting from fresh. Will there be a break once this is all done? Will there be like a week break and they're just going to the following season? Do you know?
I think so. I think they're talking about like a couple of weeks break and then more or less straight back into it.
Yeah, so I think they just need to keep going now. And just go all the way through to the next season, because if they have another break again, I can't be doing with this restarting nonsense again. It will get on my nerves.
No, exactly. And let's get your thoughts on basically, you know, Arsenal losing their first two games when we're coming back, and obviously the Arteta situation. What would your thoughts be on it if you was an Arsenal fan, Lee?
Oh man, Arteta. I mean, what is it now? Is it 7 away games he's lost? Is that right? Something like that. I've seen the stats. Yeah. I mean, it's not the best away performance, is it? It needs to improve there. He's not been dealt with the best hand. I don't think you're in a position where you can moan too much about just the manager. I know he probably didn't make the best subs or didn't make any subs. I think it's going to cost a lot of money to change this Arsenal team around to the Arsenal that a lot of teams fear. Because I wouldn't say Leicester fear them. If that, I don't know how you want to take that, but.
No. I mean, at the moment, I mean, we'll probably delve more into this with you guys at the end. But Arsenal...
you all have the dip, though. All big teams have the dip. Look at Chelsea; they won the league, and then they're down, you know, to about 13th the following season. All teams have the dip. And I think maybe this is what I'm sorry to say, maybe what you need. Maybe you do need a dip to get back to where you should kind of be.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that.
Reality check, isn't it? Reality check, so to speak.
It is. You're totally right, mate. And I think what it is for me is a lot of Arsenal fans have now got to come to some sort of terms, like you said, is that, you know, our team is atrocious, our squad is atrocious, our board is atrocious, so it can't solely be down to the manager.
No, but you don't let your fans forget that the club's not atrocious. You're a great club. You're a massive club, and that's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. I think it's just you just need to move forwards fast. Yeah,
no, exactly, mate. Ben, what was your thoughts on the Leicester-Watford game? Well, Watford-Leicester, I should say.
Yeah, I think it was, you know, both, as Lee said, both sides obviously fairly rusty. I think, you know, that's probably been a sort of epitome of all the games so far, really. I think everyone's looked a little bit rusty. It's been quite slow-paced, but yeah, I mean, obviously it was for the neutral, it was a great finish to watch. You know, you love seeing goals going in late and emotions changing and all that sort of thing, don't you? Unless you're, you know, it affects you. But you know, I think the first round of games for everyone, I think, has been interesting to watch. And there's obviously going to be lots, you know, fitness issues and lots of sort of injuries. And, you know, you guys have obviously been hampered by that already in Arsenal. So it's been quite an incredible week. But, you know, it wasn't the most exciting game in the world. But, yeah, really exciting finish.
Yeah, no, I agree, Ben. James?
On the Watford-Leicester game, I watched this and I thought it was quite a a dull game, to be honest,
It was.
until late on. I thought Damari Gray come on and made a bit of an impact. I thought he was really good for you. He came on and all of a sudden the game came to life. And I think, was it his pass that led to Chilwell's goal?
It was, yeah. I mean, the thing is with Damari Gray, he's had 87 subs on as a Leicester player now. He's our super sub, but he's kind of been arrogant, a bit moody. He wants to go, I think, and I think that's what it was. That performance that when he came in on the pitch, I think that was a performance to put himself in the shop window, so to speak. I think that's what that was.
So you think it's won't be long until Damari Gray leaves Leicester?
I think so.
It's a shame. He's a good player.
He is a good player.
Yeah, he is a good player. But Claude, what was your thoughts on the Watford-Leicester game?
You ain't going to believe this, and I can't believe. I was watching. It was getting really getting dull, and I had to get some stuff out because we had to go on live. I watch along. So I missed it. I went out 0-0, 89 minutes. And apparently there was 2 goals. I missed both of them. It looked about an even game from what I saw. I'm getting a bit Leicester that they look like they might get caught for that 3rd place if they're not careful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think it's been.
Got to be very careful now.
They deserve it, though. I've got to say, Lee, as a neutral, you'd absolutely deserve to finish in the top 4. I think for most of the season, Leicester have been brilliant to watch.
Yeah.
I'd say we've been good this season, but I think we've been a little bit slow over the last. Forget the pandemic, but as before the season stopped, we were still not really winning games. To be fair, we've not really performed well for a little while now.
I mean,
the good thing for you, lot, because you're not a big Chilwell. You're not a big Chilwell fan. You'll get more money for him now.
Well, we will because he's an English player.
Probably get more money for him now with that goal.
Yeah, and he's an English player, and he's a young lad. He's an English player. The media love him. For some reason, the media love him. The commentators on the game constantly hyping him up. Never mentioned about any of the mistakes and stuff, and him being completely bullied down that left side. They just seem to highlight only his positives, and that's only a good thing for us because we'll get more money for him, like the Maguire deal.
Oh my God! I mean, he looks absolutely atrocious, didn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, you must be happy now that you've got rid of him for that money, Lee. Surely.
Yeah. He's a decent player, but he's not £80 million decent. He is a decent player.
I didn't get that last bit. Sorry.
I said he's a decent player, Harry Maguire. He is a decent player, but he's not 80 million decent.
Yeah.
At all.
No.
The thing is, when you think Van Dijk went for 75 million, and you compare them now, Lee.
Yeah.
When they're chalk and cheese almost, aren't they? And he was 5 million more.
Yeah. All day. I think every fan, you ask the same question: which one would you have? You know what the result. You don't even need to ask the question, do you?
No. Exactly. No, I mean. I thought he had a really bad game, to be honest, and he was poor for United against Tottenham. To be fair, I think both teams was quite a dire game again. I don't think there's really been an outstanding game over the weekend. I don't know about you boys.
No,
Saints did all right.
yeah, obviously the Saints done all right. You got 3-0, but it still weren't electric, was it? If you know what I mean.
It'll take time, isn't it? I think for everyone, I think as fans, we kind of expect them to just rock up again after 100 days and turn it on and entertain us and all that sort of thing. I think it's like all of us. You go on holiday for a couple of weeks. It takes you a couple of days to get back into the office and the swing of things, doesn't it? So, I mean, the good thing is it's not like we're playing 3 or 4 games. They've got 8 games to go. It will give them, as Lee said earlier, a bit of a run up now to next season almost. So you've got to hope that the form's going to come for a few sides over the next few weeks, I would have thought.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, have you still got time, Lee? Yeah, or you need?
Yeah.
Oh, Ben, just move on to Southampton then. 3-0 win against Norwich City. Ings, Armstrong, and Redmond scored the goals. I mean, must be an happy man, mate.
Yeah, I think it's funny, isn't it? Because I think we're obviously going to talk a lot about the lack of atmospheres, the lack of crowds, and going to Carrow Road without their crowd behind them. I think if you'd gone there earlier in the year, they beat Tottenham in the league and things like that. I thought I had to get down there quickly. It's obviously, I think it's been a really different experience, but actually probably from a Saints point of view, we caught them at the right time. We had a really slow start. The first sort of 10, 15 minutes, they had a few chances. They were all over us. And after that, I mean, it was almost like they ran out of puff after 20 minutes. And I think Saints realised that actually they could turn it on. And, for that first 15 minutes, we were like prime Bognor Regis. For the last 65, 75 minutes, we were like prime Barcelona. I mean, we were spraying it around and passing it around and everything. So it was a really important win. When I came on your show a couple of weeks ago, I said I was nervous about the running and we probably needed a couple of wins now. It's almost like we are pretty much safe now. We've got 8 games to kind of almost enjoy ourselves. We probably need one more win from those. But yeah, I mean, it was obviously good to see Danny score again as well. That's 16 for him in the Premier League this season. He's done remarkable. I think it's only Jamie Vardy, obviously, that's got more goals as an Englishman this season. So really, really good for him. But yeah, really good win for Saints. And again, it will give them some confidence now. We've still got a tricky run of fixtures. So hopefully that'll, really get them going.
Yeah, Jamie Vardy's not scored for a while, lads, and he's still top of the table. It's weird, isn't it? He's not scored for a while.
Yeah.
It's mad.
How many goals has he got, Lee?
I think he's 19, isn't it, so far?
19, yeah.
And I don't think he's scored for about 6 games.
Wow.
So, all these chances that these other players have had chance to catch up and no one's catching up.
Yeah. No, I mean, with that win for you, Ben, I mean, that's put you up the table now and 10 points clear of the relegation zone. So, I mean, like you said, one more win and then you're dancing. As you said, you can just sit back, enjoy
exactly. Exactly. I mean, our away form's been brilliant all season. We've, as Lee will know, we've been to Leicester, we won there, we won up at Chelsea, places like that. We've got, I think it's 23 of our 37 points have come on the road this season. It's only Liverpool, Man City that have won more away games than us. So St Mary's has been the problem, which is probably good for you boys. But it's been a funny season, but away form, they've done really, really well. So yeah, massive win, and it gives them some confidence now heading into those sort of remaining games.
Do you know what's quite silly, Ben? Well, not silly, but mad to think is that if you, with results going your way and 2 wins, you can go up to like 7th or 8th place.
I know that's how tight it is, isn't it? Right. There's probably still 7, 8 sides that are thinking they can finish in the European spots. Yeah, I don't think we're one of them per se. For us, it was about getting safe and probably finishing mid-table. But it's really, it's part of the fun, I guess, that the mid-table is quite exciting.
Yeah. Deezer, what did you think of Southampton's 3-0 win, mate?
Yeah, you know what, right? We've had 3 months of no football. For me, as a fan, I'm not fussed about the performance, if I'm honest with you. It's all about wins for me. I think a lot of fans were expecting, to have 3 months off, and then, as Ben said earlier on, all the club's first game, everyone was expecting them to just obviously slot back in and, hit it as they were 3 months ago. It doesn't work like that. These players have been out of action. All the training that they're doing at home and, the little sort of, training in 2s and 3s is it's nowhere near actually playing a competitive game. It's so different. From what I've seen, I've not seen one game yet, if I'm honest, where I've watched it and thought, wow, that was a great game.
Yeah.
But to be honest, it's to be expected. I've seen a lot of teams rusty. But for me, I think that for the next 2 or 3 games, it's literally all about the result. It's all about the result, because a lot of teams now, especially our teams, guys, we've all got things to play for at the moment. So I'm one of those fans who literally, for the last 7, 8 games of the season, I've got no issues at all in putting the performance on the back burner and just concentrate on getting the wins, getting the 3 points. It's all about the points.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah. What about you, Claude? Claude, Southampton's win. Can you hear us, Claude?
Claude, go on.
Norwich, I thought were very, very.
Oh, he had enough of them. He just needs Norwich were very, very, and that was it. He's gone.
That's sums up Norwich's performance.
About Norwich.
So according to the stats that I've got in front of me, I did get that wrong slightly. Jamie Vardy scored in the last game before we went into pandemic, but before that he hadn't scored in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games before that. So it's been a while, that he's really he's not on fire, put it that way, even though he's top of the table. I don't know. I'm a little bit worried about what's going on up top with Leicester, because Tielemans looks tired all the time as well. He's always fatigued, Yuri Tielemans. We've got injuries all over the place. Dennis Pratt seems to be injured. Ricardo Pereira at right back, so we're missing that as well. I don't know. I don't see goals coming from anywhere. I'm worried that we're not going to score any more goals.
So are we, mate. Don't worry. We're in the same boat, mate. I mean, at the moment, we can't score for fun. So, Claude, go on. What were you going to say about Norwich, mate?
So, super chat first, Phil.
Super chat.
Norwich were very important.
Claude, Ryan, super chat.
Fucking thing.
He put evening, lads.
Doing my fucking brain in this shit. Oh, sorry, I'm really getting pissed off it.
And that's just Arsenal's performance, boys. I mean, imagine if it was bad.
Got people tuning into this channel just to see Claude lose his shit.
Can you hear us, Claude, mate?
I've had enough, man. I've had enough because it's on my fucking nerves, man. That's getting my nerves.
It's time
Sorry,
to go.
boys, I'm going to have to drop out tonight. I really do apologise. It is time to fucking go. You're right. I'm sorry, but I'm really apologise, boys, but I can't control anything here tonight and know what's going wrong. This machine is going right out the window now. Fucking had enough. Take care, everyone.
Oh, well, there you go. I mean,
there you go.
A Claude meltdown. What can we say?
Claude goes. At the very time it's actually working.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Just before I get your opinion, James, I just want to let everyone know, just when the show finishes, when these boys go off, we're going to announce and show you our website. That's got all our merchandise on there. That's all up and running. So at the end of the show, stay with us and we'll get the website up on the screen and you'll be able to go over and get the merchandise. It's all up on our website now. James, what was your feelings on Southampton 3-0 win?
Well, obviously, I've been keeping a close eye on both of these because we've got Norwich next and then Southampton, I think, after that. So it was really interesting to see how both of these teams played, and I thought Southampton were brilliant. I was expecting a tight game, and Southampton second half blew them out the water. I mean, Ings' finish was fantastic. I thought I was incredibly impressed with Nathan Redmond. I thought he was brilliant. I mean, he was a cut above anyone on the pitch with his pace, and Norwich couldn't handle him. I think Southampton will be a difficult game for us when we play them. I mean, it's given me a bit more confidence for Norwich, of course. We've got them on Wednesday. But I'm not looking forward to playing Southampton, even if it's at Goodison.
I was going to say, the thing is, James, our record at Goodison is, you've always been our bogey side. We never get anything at Goodison, so you don't need to worry too much.
Well, this is a time for change. We didn't lose to Liverpool yesterday. Anything's possible.
Yeah, true.
The worst thing is for us, Diesel, we've got Southampton next. So, I mean...
I was just looking at the fixtures, yeah.
Oh, dear. We've got Southampton next. And after they've won 3-0 and we've lost our last two games, I mean, how do you feel going into that one, Diesel?
No, I'm not. After what I've seen the last two games, I'm not confident at all. Right? I said this on a previous stream. Yeah, Norwich City, right, are bottom of the league at the moment. If we had them next game, right, theoretically, if we had Norwich at home the next game, I still wouldn't be confident, right? Because there's too many banana skins. Southampton fans at the moment, and rightly so, in my opinion, should be looking at the fixture list, seeing that they've got Arsenal next, and they rightly so should be confident. They should be, and let's be honest, years gone by, that would never have been the case. But that just shows how far we've fallen, because we can't get a result for love nor money at the moment. What Lee's saying about Vardy hasn't scored in 6 games. I didn't even know that, Lee.
Yeah, before that Villa one. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, scored.
And that's sort of that's not well known in the media. If that was
I know.
Six goals, it'd be all over the place. But with you guys, you've got other players who can sort of take the mantle off him, and help him out.
I think that's the other thing we've got with Leicester.
Yeah.
I think we kind of get away from media ridicule, unlike yourselves.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of it's obviously, we've brought it on ourselves, if I'm honest. So I'm not going to sit here and lie to you, and play the victim. Our fan base is absolutely toxic, and it's a joke.
But you've got a bigger fan base. You've got a bigger fan base and more of an international fan base. So you're going to get more toxic because you're a bigger audience. It's as simple as that.
Well, we've got a bigger fan base and we're worse off for it. But yeah, look, Southampton, great win. They're in form. One of very few who actually have won a game. And to be honest, they play as a team. I keep saying it. Same with Leicester. And I admire teams like this because there's no superstars. There's no superstars. It's just a team of 11 who graft for each other, who work for each other. Whereas with us, it's like 11 strangers out there on the pitch.
Individuals, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. And I'm not confident, if I'm honest.
I don't know. Just before we come on to Everton, Liverpool, if anyone would like to join our memberships on Twitter, I'm just putting a link up in the comments now. You could just go and click on that link and you'll be able to go over to YouTube and join our membership. We've got 3 different schemes. You can join bronze, silver or gold. Go over there and have a look and please sign up. Also, we're live on Hot Mic. If you don't know what Hot Mic is, go download it from Apple Store or Google Play Store. Sign up with our code CBS301. It's all free. That will sign you up to our channel. And then you can, once you're on there, you can go and follow people like Lee, who's on Hot Mic over there.
Yeah. I do watch-alongs as well, so.
Yeah, he does Leicester watch-alongs and other watch-alongs. Same as Anfield Agenda, Craig and Connor, Lee Gunner, and a few others, Terry and the Terrace. There's a few of us on there. James, let's get on to you. It was a big game, big derby game. Unfortunately, without the fans there, for me, it was already subdued, if you know what I mean. The mood.
Very subdued.
It was very weird. And this was my worry having football back, because even so, we're still got to play Tottenham yet. And do you know what I mean? Just watching your game last night with no fans, it's just not the same, mate. It's just not the same. But take the fans away. You know what I mean? On the pitch, I thought you've done brilliantly. You defended well. You had a few chances come the end of the game when you could have nicked it. But overall, I think you kept Liverpool at bay, mate.
No, I was really, really pleased with it. I mean, it's certainly our best defensive display of the season. And I mean, it had to be to stop Liverpool scoring. But I think there's not many sides who've done that to Liverpool this season. Maybe Atletico Madrid, and obviously they have better strikers or better all-round team than we've got. So they were bound to get the winner, but we didn't, unfortunately. We were unlucky to not snatch a win. I mean, we've never been necessarily lucky in Merseyside derbies, as you can tell. But we gave a much better account of ourselves than I thought, given how Liverpool are notoriously a very fit team and we're notoriously a very lazy team at times. So it was quite pleasing to see us redress the balance a little bit and to come away with a point that we more than earned, I thought.
Just to see the smile on your face, you must have been happy with a draw before the game, and getting the draw afterwards and the performance you put in. I mean, you must be over the moon, surely.
Well, absolutely. I think it was more a sigh of relief. I think, as I said before, when we first started this, when we knew the season was restarting, I think we were all dreading this game. Obviously, we thought they might be able to win the league here. That didn't come to pass anyway. But even then, we weren't looking forward to this game. We just wanted it out the way and then maybe focus on the final 8 games and see what we can do there. But, I mean, we're all very happy that we've got it out the way. We'd like to have got the win. We don't want that one run without a win in derbies to keep on going. But for the time being, we're early into Ancelotti's reign and, we come out unscathed. And, we're going into the Norwich game now feeling a lot more optimistic than we were expecting.
Yeah. You would be, wouldn't you, with Norwich next? I'm not looking forward to playing Brighton next, I tell you. Not after they turned you over, boys.
So what was your feelings, Lee, on the Everton Liverpool game, mate?
No offense to James, I forgot it was a derby, to be honest with you, because it's a big game. That usually I look forward to that, and it was just. I think I fell asleep twice. It was after my Sunday roast, so I'm not. But no, I think Everton did well as well, really, because they absolutely smashed Leicester, both fixtures, to be fair. So yeah, you've done well. I think Everton they've held them to a draw a couple of times now on the derby, haven't they? Everton.
It's been 3-0 nils in a row at Goodison Park now.
Yeah, that's it's not to brag out, but it's a good result against them. They are one of the, if not the best in the world.
The highest scoring, one of the highest scoring teams. So to get 3 clean sheets in a row at home is still okay.
And you know what happened now? Obviously, you just said 3-0. We'll all go and put 0-0 on the next match at Goodison Park, and it'll be a bloody goal fest.
we sincerely hope not, because we know if it's a goal fest, we know who's going to win.
What's your thoughts on it, Ben?
Yeah, so I have to be honest, I didn't watch it because we were recording our podcast last night, so I was kind of following it. But I think, from James' point of view, I think taking a point and being able to take something away from that game is obviously really valuable for Everton fans. You never want to lose to your rivals, home or away, do you? But I guess it's like everything at the moment. Everton won't get the credit today. They haven't got the credit today that they probably deserve. It's all about the Liverpool juggernaut that the media are pushing and all that sort of thing, isn't it? So, all I've seen today is about they only need 5 points now and all that sort of thing. Whereas actually, you look at the stats. I was just having a quick look there while you guys were talking. It was same shots on target and all that sort of thing as well. And I know Everton had a couple of late chances. So I think looking at the fixtures, Everton have obviously got a couple of tricky games coming up, as James mentioned, that then they're playing a lot of the sort of sides down the bottom. So I think they can potentially still have a really strong finish. And you were talking to us about Europe. I mean, Everton are very much in that mix, aren't they?
Yeah, well, we're only a point ahead of you guys, to be fair.
Yeah.
You go above us. It's so tight.
It's a funny league, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, Diesel, what were your thoughts on the game today?
No, well, we done a watch along for it, didn't we? And it was, I called it Liverpool. I called it 3-0 to Liverpool. Blimey, how wrong was I?
Yeah,
it's Look, as everyone, I echo what everyone said. It wasn't your typical derby. It looked to me like two teams being cautious. They got very leggy, and I think fatigue hit not so long into the second half. One thing I will say though, James, your team, I thought defensively you guys were brilliant, and this is the thing. This is, coming from an Arsenal fan, obviously, our defence is an absolute joke, right? I watched that, and I look at with all due respect, I look at Evans' back line, and that's not what I would call a top class back four.
Not necessarily, no.
I think you'd agree. He's good players, but nothing great. Right?
Not the top. None of them are necessarily at the top level. Even some of the potential, they're not there yet.
But I look at the system. They were all drilled. I thought Seamus Coleman was brilliant for you guys last night.
He was man of the match. He was fantastic, Coleman.
Yeah, very, very good. And this is what I've been crying out for. Like in terms of a defender, I'm not interested in names, superstars. I just want in terms of defenders, no frills. Does what he says on the tin. Old school defenders, right? Who, don't worry about the pretty football. When you got to clear it, you clear it. And
I don't know. I think there is one player that sticks out at Everton, and that's that Brazilian Richarlison. I think he's absolutely awesome.
Richarlison.
Richarlison, sorry.
James, I was just going to ask. I mean, obviously, Andy Robertson didn't play last night, from what I'm aware. So Seamus Coleman's obviously done a really, really good job for you. I mean, I forget what you paid for Blackpool for him, but it wasn't a lot, was it? But I guess that would have helped Seamus Coleman last night, because it could have meant he could bomb forward without the threat of Robertson going the other way.
Well, he didn't really bomb forward. I think, as Seamus Moore just said in the chat there, he kept Mane in his pocket, and he was able to solely focus on Mane because there was no overlap in Robinson. And he also got a bit of protection off Alex Iwobi. And I mean, I'm not sure as Arsenal fans, you guys, I bet you've never seen Iwobi play on the right wing before.
No.
Well, it wasn't pretty anyway. He was one of the poorer performers, but he did a good job in shielding Coleman and trying to nullify their left wing. But Coleman did a brilliant job on Sadio Mane.
Diesel, I'm a bit shocked at you, mate, because you were saying that we ain't got no great defenders. I mean, David Luiz, what's going on? He's fantastic.
Oh, God. My word.
There you go. Says it all, doesn't it?
Just want to big up Ryan. Thank you very much for coming our new member on YouTube, mate. Really appreciate it. Big yourself up. I'm a Man United fan and all. Really appreciate that, mate.
Cheers, Ryan. Thanks, mate.
Right, just what I want to do now, boys, is I just want to bring up the fixtures for this week and just get your predictions on the games are going to be, and let us know in the chat and all. So let's let me get this up.
Let's have a look at the fixtures myself.
We've got them here. So Tuesday night, Leicester against Brighton, 6 o'clock. Let's start with yourself, Lee.
Ooh, I think really it's a home game, first one from the break. We've got to to show that we mean business for Champions League football. This has got to be a win. It has to be a win. I'm going to go with Brendan Rodgers is going to go all out, and we're going to win 2-0 comfortably.
Okay, right. James.
For the Leicester game, 2-1. I'll go with Leicester win.
Okay. Ben?
Yeah, I wrote down here 2-1 as well, Terry. 2-1 Leicester win.
Okay, Diesel?
I'd go 2-0 Leicester. 2-0.
Okay. Do you know what? I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. I don't know why. I'm sorry, Lee, but I'm just going to go for a 1-1 draw. I don't know why. I've just got a feeling it's going to be a draw. I don't know. But
well, I need some goals. Put it that way. I'm doing the watch along tomorrow on Hot Mic and my YouTube channel again. So yeah, go over and sub to me and have a look at that tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I'll be live.
CG has gone 2-1 Brighton. Unfortunately, he's gone 2-1 Brighton. Grant has gone 2-1 Leicester. James says 2-1 Leicester. So you know, Guna Stavalas has gone 1-0 Leicester. So you've got a few chats, a few
Leicester fans here.
Yeah, a few Leicester fans here for you, mate. So
yeah,
and then obviously we've got a big game in London. The game at 8:15. One of the, probably the second biggest game in London. You know, obviously Arsenal, Tottenham's one of the biggest, but Tottenham, West Ham. I mean, that's a great game. Should be a good game. I mean, it's a shame that the fans ain't going to be there because it's always good to have the fans there. Seamus just said 2-0 Leicester, so another win for you there, hopefully, Lee. But Tottenham, West Ham, James, what are you going for there, mate?
I'm going to say 3-1 to Spurs.
3-1 Spurs. Okay, Lee?
Yeah, I was going to go for a big Spurs win as well. I think 3-1 or 3-0. 3-0.
Okay, Ben?
Yeah, I've got 3-0 as well. I've got to be honest, I think I'm one of those fans that I'd love to see West Ham go down. I just think they're a horrible club. So, 3-0 Spurs.
That's not our views. That's not our views. Diesel?
Yeah, listen, I think that's going to be tough. West Ham always turn up against Spurs. I don't think there'll be a lot of goals tell, if I'm honest. I think it's going to be very tight due to the rivalry. I would go for a 1-1 draw.
A 1-1 draw. Okay, yeah. Just quickly, a few of the comments before I give you mine. Tony, Chelsea, he said Leicester will win 1-0.
Yep.
Grant says 3-1 Tottenham. James says 3-1 Tottenham. David said, come on the hammers, smash the scum. Jarhead said 2-1. Seamus said 3-0 Spurs. Jarhead says 3-0 Spurs. Guna Stavalas says 2-0 Spurs. Tony Chelsea says 2-0 Spurs. David says, can't see it though, 2-0 to Spurs. Listen, for me, funny enough, I was speaking to a Tottenham fan today. My postman's a Tottenham. I know you're a postman, ain't you, Lee?
Yeah, I'm posty, mate. I'm not at the minute, though. I'm not at the minute. I'm on crutches at the minute. I broke my foot off camera. Yeah, I've got my crutch with me. Listen, this show's for the banter, isn't it? It's called the Claude and Bansta for a reason. I broke my foot last week. I slipped in my back garden, only a tiniest little grass verge, and I put my foot out and it's gone crunch, and I've snapped my fifth metatarsal. So I'm out off my feet for about 6 weeks.
Well, you sold yourself short. No wonder why you can't score, Vardy. You broke my foot, mate. You know what I mean?
It's Lee Chapman's the one actually playing up front for Leicester now.
Tony said my postman is Tottenham too. And I thought the Tottenham fans are Leicester fans, but
oh dear.
To him, and he's totally right. I mean, half of my family are West Ham. The missus is West Ham and all that, so I've got a little bit of affiliation to West Ham because I know exactly. But it is their cup final. It is their FA Cup final against Tottenham. They love playing against Tottenham, and do you know what? They always, no matter how dire they've been in the games before West Ham,
they turn up.
They do. For some reason, they big it up against Tottenham. Do you know what? I'm going to be optimistic for West Ham. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win. They just always seem to do it. I don't know why, but they do. So I'm going to go 2-1 win to West Ham. All right, let's move on to Wednesday's games. We've got Man United against Sheffield United. James.
I'm going to go for 3-1 Man United.
3-1 Man United. Okay. Lee.
Yeah, this last one I'm going to have to shoot, lads. Man United to... Oh, you know what? No, I'm going to go for a Sheffield United upset again. I'm going to go for Sheffield United, yeah.
What, 1-0?
I'm going to go a sneaky 1-0.
Wow. It'd be nice. It would be nice. I don't know if Sophie would enjoy that one, but Ben.
Sheffield United haven't done great since they've come back, have they? They've obviously drawn at Villa and lost to Newcastle, but I think United are just about having us. So I'll probably just go 1-0 Man United, Terry.
Okay, Diesel.
I think Man United 2-0. 2-0, yeah, 2-0 Man U.
Okay, just before I say mine, just read out a few of the comments. Jarhead said 1-1. Seamus says 1-1. Grant says 0-0. CG says 2-1. James says 1-1. And Gunastav says Sheffield win. I'm going to go with the majority in the chat room. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw, to be honest, for me. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. And that's it. Lee, I know you need to go, mate.
It's all right. Cool. Keep going. Cool.
Oh, you're right. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Cool.
Richard said 3-0 to United. Jarhead said a draw. Chelsea Tony said, isn't it funny? Arsenal, Chelsea and West Ham all 8 Spurs. And Man United 0, Sheffield United 1. Exactly, Tony. I'm with you there, mate. Let's move on then to the next game, which is Newcastle United versus Aston Villa. James.
I think that'll be an interesting one, 2-2. I'm going to go with that. I think that could be an entertaining one. I think both sides. I was impressed with Newcastle, and I think Villa have got the incentive. Obviously, they need to pick up points to stay up. I think that'll be a good game. I think 2-2.
2-2. Okay, Lee?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one to call as well, isn't it? Newcastle. Go Newcastle. I'll go Newcastle. I know Villa are fighting for their lives, but now I'm going for the Geordies all day long. 2-1.
2-1. Okay, Ben?
Yeah, I'm with Lee. Newcastle's home form has been good all season, so I think Villa are struggling. So I'm going to go 2-0 Newcastle.
Okay, Diesel?
Do you know what? I'm tempted to go for a Villa 1-0 away win, purely because they got to win sometime.
So they've still got to play Everton later on in the season. We know what's going to happen there.
Who are we raiding if they do go down? Because I like Tyrone Mings.
John McGinn and Mings. I'll take them 2 in a heartbeat.
Jack Grealish for me.
No, we've got Madders. We don't need Grealish as well.
Oh, here we go.
Madison's coming to us.
There's a can of worms going open.
Listen, I keep tweeting Madison, right, to say, hurry up and get your ass to the Arsenal. It's not once replied, which tells me, he's thinking about it. So, yeah. We can all dream, Lee.
You boys love him, don't you?
I think he's brilliant. I really do think he's brilliant. I think he'd do so well for us. But that's just, obviously, I'd love to get him, but I don't think it'd happen, mate. I think he'd still be at Leicester, so you're all right there, Lee.
He needs someone like Ndidi behind him, though, lads. He does. Yeah. He needs someone really tactically, defensively, like Chowdhury or Ndidi, and that's how it works.
I'll do you a swap, Lee, right? We give you a we give you Ozil.
No, I knew that was. I knew that's the player you were offering.
There you go. That says it all, doesn't it?
No. He's not hungry enough, is he? He's not hungry enough.
Exactly.
John has gone 2-1 Newcastle. James has gone 1-0 Newcastle. Lone Star London says Villa must win or they are done. Seamus has gone 2-2. Grant's gone 2-2. CG's gone 1-0. No, sorry. Yeah, CG's gone, 2. It's gone. Why has it gone 2-1? Oh, sorry. The bloody chat jumped. He's gone 1-0 Newcastle. Guna Stavlas gone 2-1 Newcastle Villa. Tony's gone 2-1 to Newcastle. I'm going to go with... I think this is going to be another draw. I'm going to go 2-2, boys. I think I'm going to go with James. I just fancy a draw for that one. Let's go on to the next game. We have got Norwich City versus Everton, James.
Well, obviously I'm feeling a bit more optimistic. I mean, I was very scared of the season coming back, but we did well against Liverpool, and of course Norwich didn't do well, so I'm probably setting myself up for an almighty fall here. But I think we'll have enough to win this. I'm going to say we win 2-1.
Okay, James Lee.
Yeah, I think Villa. It's Villa. Everton. It's got to be Everton. Norwich are pants. Sorry, they are the pants. Everton all day long. 2-0.
Okay, Ben.
Yeah, I can't let James down, Terry. 2-0 Everton.
Diesel.
Yeah, just about to see that. Was it? Sorry, was it Norwich and Everton?
Yeah, Norwich Everton, mate. Yeah.
I think Man City are winning, by the way. I think Man City just scored. Foden's just scored, I think.
Oh, nice. Nice.
That could be a. No, Everton. No, I'm just thinking it could be a potential banana skin. You just can't call these games at the moment.
I think Arsenal fans have very much a kind of affinity with Everton fans when it comes to understanding the threat of a banana skin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Dave, don't you?
We're the same as you guys. Basically, we just lose when you least expect us to.
Well, yeah.
I think we're both the same, mate. You just have a better manager, and I'm not trying to trigger Terry when I say that, but anyway. Hey, boom, boom. No, I'm going to go. I'll go Everton. 2-1 Everton. 2-1.
We've got James says 2-1. Jarhead 2-all. Tony saying 2-1 Norwich is going. Our Chelsea representative is going 2-1 Norwich. Seamus has said 1-0 Everton. Grant says 3-0 Everton. David says 2-0. Gunnar Stavadas says 1-0. Tahi says 2-0 Norwich. 2-0 Norwich. Richard Rich, 1-0. We're up 1-0. We've got a few Norwich fans in here. Look, for me, I can't say nothing else.
I think you're more likely to find out they're Liverpool fans.
Yeah, true.
Right, lads, I've got to shoot. I do apologise. I've got to shoot.
Okay, Lee, no problem. Thank you very much for coming on, mate. We really do appreciate it, and we'll try and get you on again soon.
Yeah, it's good. I enjoyed doing this. Just everyone watching, give me a follow at Lee_Chappie on Twitter, and sub over onto my channel as well. I'm going to go live tomorrow for the watch along for Leicester Brighton. I'll see you all soon.
Everyone hobble over to Lee's channel on Hot Mic once you signed up to CBS 301.
See you later.
Thanks, Lee. Mate. So yeah, let's get on to Wolverhampton against Bournemouth, James.
I was very impressed with Wolves against West Ham. Granted, West Ham are fantastic at the moment, but certainly neither are Bournemouth. I'm going to go for a very big one. I'm going to go 4-0 Wolves.
Wow. Okay. Ben.
Yeah, I mean, Bournemouth are under pressure, aren't they? Wolves have been really good all season. Again, another team that deserve to be where they are in the league. I don't think it'll be 4, but I think Wolves will win comfortably. I'm going to go 2-0.
Okay, Diesel.
I'm going Wolves 3-0.
Okay. Jarhead said 3-0 Wolves. James says 2-0. Seamus says 2-0. CG says Diesel's looking pen. You
CG, I love you, brother. I love you. Thank you.
You are. Tony saying Wolves 3-0 Wolves.
Never trust the camera.
Listen. He's like one of them pictures, that you get on Instagram and that. He looks all good on the camera now, mate. But in the morning when he wakes up, it's a totally different thing, isn't it, Diesel?
Was it Claude says that? Claude says it's like going to bed with Megan Fox, waking up with Susan Boyle.
Grant says 2-0 Wolves. Gunnar Stavalas says 3-0. For me, I'm going to go 3-0 Wolves. I can't see. I'm sorry, but Bournemouth not been that great this season. I do like Eddie Howe, but I can't see nothing but a Wolves win there, 3-0. And then obviously the last game of that night is Liverpool versus Palace. James, are you going to do me the favour?
No, honestly, Liverpool will win that one. And I think I'm going to say 3-0 to Liverpool for that one. I think they'll find their feet by then.
Okay, Ben.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Palace have done well at Liverpool over the last few years, and I think I had Roy Hodgson say, "Is it Palace have won 4 games and kept 4 clean sheets now, or something like that? Is it away?" So I think it'll be tricky. I think Liverpool probably just have enough. So yeah, maybe a 1-0 or 2-1. Let's go 2-1.
Okay, Diesel.
Right. Well, hear this, right? This might shock everyone. I'm not saying Palace are going to win, but after what I honestly thought that Liverpool were just going to pick up where they left off. The other night shocked me a little bit. And I've just got a feeling they're going to be the same. They just look really sluggish, Tel. And I can see it being a 1-1 draw. I don't think Palace. I think Palace will be up for it.
Yeah.
I don't think there'll be a lot of goals. I think Liverpool are going to take a while to get going. And hit their previous form. I'd go, 1-1 draw.
You know what? These are one with you. With you, mate. I personally think Palace is like the West Ham of Tottenham. Palace for Liverpool are their bogey team. You've seen it in a few seasons before. I mean, they was 3-0 up when they should have won the league that year. And, 3 second-half goals in 10 minutes by Palace. With that Steven Gerrard, I think he mucked it up, unfortunately.
It was glorious.
Sorry?
I said it was glorious.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Glorious. Yes. I mean, it's three. I'm going to go 2. I'm going to go look. Sorry, Craig, if you're watching, and Connor and all the Liverpool fans. Unfortunately, I think that they might just nick it at the death. I hope they don't. I hope you get a 1-1 draw, but I'm a bit like Tony here. Tony's saying 2-1 Palace. I just think they're a bogey side against you, and like Bolton used to be against us. Do you remember that, Diesel?
We've had a few over the years, didn't we, Tel?
Bloody hell, you know what I mean? We just couldn't win against them. But let's see what everyone's saying. We've got Jarhead saying 2-0 Liverpool, James saying 2-0 Liverpool, Gunnar Stavelas 2-0 Liverpool, Grant 4-0 Liverpool, Seamus is saying Salah and Robinson are back 3-1 Liverpool. Tony, as I said, is going 2-1 Palace. Tahi is saying 4-0 Liverpool. Tell that Everton, we don't need his input.
He loves us, really.
Liverpool. Ryan is 1-0 Liverpool. James is saying, on the road, Palace are no mugs. And Jade is saying, Palace have got no chance. I don't know. Like I said, they're just a bogey team. And when you play your bogey team sometimes, you already got your head down and you can't get past it. Well, anyway.
I've got to be honest. Palace play much better away than what they do at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, going on to Thursday, everyone. We've got Burnley versus Watford, James.
Oof. Doesn't scream goals, does it?
No.
I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw there.
Yeah, Ben?
That was my immediate thought, James. 0-0, I'm going Terrier.
Yep. Diesel?
I think Watford will beat them 1-0. Yeah, I'm going to go for a 1-0 Watford win.
I'm going to go for 0-0. As soon as you look at the fixture for me, I'm the same as Ben. And the same what James said. It doesn't screen goals, and I'm going for a 0-0. And James here is going for a 0-0 Z. Tony's going a 1-1. CG's going 0-0. Seamus is going 1-1. So I think the feeling here is definitely it's going to be a draw. Getting on to the big game.
Ben's itching. Look, he's itching.
Getting on to the big game. What's the way you stay here? James, I mean, you're the neutral here, so I think we'll have to come to you first, mate.
Well, what I think, whatever I do here, I'm going to upset somebody. sadly, guys, I'm going to be upsetting 2 rather than 1. I'm going to go with a 2-1 Southampton win.
Wow. Okay. Ben, over to you, mate.
So just before I do this, Terry and Diesel, out of your last 7 Premier League games at St Mary's, how many have you won, do you reckon?
0.
1. Yeah, 1. So I think it's not been a great place to travel, but I think I need to be courteous to my audience here. So in my pod last night, I sat on the fence and won 1-0, so I'm going to stick with that, and that should keep everyone on here happy.
Diesel.
I think we're going to lose 2-1, mate. Personally.
Oh, my God.
The optimism is rife on this show.
Listen, but look, we've got to be real. You know what it is? It's Arsenal. In my opinion, I might be wrong here. Guys in the chat, let me know what your thoughts are. I personally still think Arsenal turn up to these sort of grounds and think all they got to do is rock up and they're going to walk it. I still see an arrogance there, Tel. Yeah. Southampton are miles ahead of Brighton. And if we can't beat Brighton, right, and we struggled against them, against a hard-working team. We got no chance against Southampton. You know, that's how I'm looking at it.
The thing is, Diesel, just before you come in, Terry, I thought you hit the nail on the head earlier. I mean, I've watched both Arsenal games, Man City and Brighton. It's the attitude thing, isn't it? And Saints, you know, you've got better players than us. Aubameyang, Pepe, players like that. You know, they are better technical players than Saints. But I tell you what, Saints will be up for it, and you know they'll be full of energy, and that's what Arsenal are going to have to play against.
Yeah. They will work hard for each other, right?
Yeah.
Whereas we won't. You know, and that's the difference.
Oh. I don't know. Jarhead, I'm going to go with the comments first. Jarhead, 3-1 Southampton. Grant, 3-1 Southampton. James, 2-0. Seamus says, sorry, guys, 2-1 Southampton. Strings, he says, no chance against Tottenham. Normally, I believe we can get something, but we are so poor. Like I said, mate, use up your game against Tottenham for some reason, and I can see you're getting something now. I don't know why, mate, but I do. Gunnar Stavelas says 1-1. Tony's going 2-2. Lone Star, I think he's going. I don't know if that's a 0-0. Sorry, mate, I don't know what that is. Tahi says Arsenal 500. I wish. Well, is that 500 goals?
That's 500 minus, mate. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Ozil and Martinelli back 2-1
to
Arsenal.
We're definitely losing.
Stan says 0-0. CG, tough game for Arsenal. Southampton 1-0. Look, I've got to be optimistic. I've got to. You know, they're my team. They're my club. We have got a load of problems. Don't get me wrong. We've got a load of problem, boys. But listen, he was two, maybe three players away from picking our best team the weekend. To be honest, I don't think we played that badly. If you went and watched it back. I spoke to my dad over last night, and he said he watched the game back, and he said we didn't play that bad. You know what I mean? We had 6-7 chances. If we would have put 2 or 3 of them away, you know what I mean? Who knows what would have happened? You know, but and we've got to overturn that bad record at the Saints. You know what I mean? Sometime, Ben. To be honest, you know what I mean?
Cool, yeah.
You know, hopefully we can put a performance in. Hopefully, he picks a team that I want. I'm going to go with a tight game, and that we just beat you 2-1. But that's being very optimistic, Ben, to be honest, mate.
You know what it is, Tel, right? I don't know if you agree yet. At first I thought it's the lineup. You know, he's got to start picking the right players. And the more I watch him, the more I just think it's irrelevant who he picks now. For me, it's how they play on the pitch. It's exactly. The mentality. You know, they're at walking pace. I'm seeing 11 players, at least 9, look like they just don't want to be there.
Yeah.
That's how it looks to me. You know, but
I don't know. And then we've got the last game of the weekend on Thursday night, Chelsea versus Man City. James.
Now this is interesting. Obviously, Manchester City are winning at the moment, aren't they? I think. Yeah. So obviously they've got off to a good start, and Chelsea won as well. I think Chelsea might nick that one. To be honest, I think that might be the moment Liverpool are crowned. I think it could be a Chelsea 2-1 win.
Yeah. Okay. Ben?
I'm going to go the opposite way, actually. I think City have looked pretty good so far. Obviously, there won't be the Stamford Bridge crowd behind Chelsea. So, unfortunately, I'm going to let Terry, the other Terry, down and go for City to win 2-1.
Okay. Diesel?
I actually agree. I actually agree with Ben. I think City are going to do them 2-1. I think we all know Liverpool, the title was theirs, but I can't see Man City dropping. You know, they're going to make Liverpool work for it. So I think they'll do them 2-1.
Grant's gone 2-1 Chelsea. Tony, he's gone 3-2 Chelsea. Brian 2-2. Jarhead 2-2. James 2-1 City. Seamus 2-2. Gunnar Stavalas is 2-1 Chelsea. Lone Star, Londoner. I'm optimistic. Southampton have been excellent since turn of the year. I'm optimistic too, mate. Don't worry, but it's going to be tight. Chelsea 2-0. Tahi said. Lone Star Londoner 1-1. CG City 3-2. I think this one could be a good game. Actually, I think this one could be a good game. It'd be end-to-end stuff. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. For me personally, boys, I think a 2-2 draw there, a few goals and a great game to end off the midweek games. So let's just have a quick look at the table, boys. just to see what it is at the moment.
God, do we have to?
I know. But
Everybody knows the pain.
God.
Here it is. At the moment, as you can see, at the bottom, Norwich look like they're down and out, unfortunately. Villa, Bournemouth, West Ham, and Watford. Oh, it's very tight down there at the moment, boys.
Yeah, I think I saw one of the comments earlier said that they couldn't see the bottom three changing. I think West Ham and Watford will just have enough to get out of it. Brighton look just about safe now. So for me, if you ask me now, Terry, I'd say those three are going to go.
The three that's in the bottom, yeah, Ben?
Yeah.
What about you, James?
It's going to be interesting. I think possibly, I think West Ham, if they don't book up their ideas, could be in trouble. I think maybe Aston Villa, if anybody, might have it in them to sneak out of it, but it's a big ask. I do think it's highly likely that it stays the way it is.
Yeah, what about you, Diesel?
Blimey, Ben, it's like one mind, isn't it, me and you, mate? I'm agreeing with you again. No, listen, I agree with what Ben just said. I think we said this in one of our earlier streams, Tel. I think it's those three. Bournemouth. I do feel a bit for Bournemouth because they've suffered injuries to their key players. They've been out for long term all season. And I look at Aston Villa. All right, if you want to count Grealish, you can. I think Grealish and McGinn are their best two. The problem is they don't have a banger up front. So they can't score goals. And Norwich, let's be honest, Christ, that'd be an absolute miracle if they could get out of it. Norwich for me are already gone. With all due respect, they're already gone. And I think how it looks there right now, they'll be the three that go down.
I think, I've got to agree with you boys, to be honest. I think if anyone can get out of it, it'd be Villa. I think Norwich are totally gone anyway. Bournemouth, they've had really bad injuries this season and they're not played that well all season, to be fair. I think Villa, they do put up some fights in some games, so they have got half a chance. But
I think the other thing about Villa, Terry, as well, is they've got leadership. As Diesel mentioned there, they've got Mings at the back, McGinn in the middle. Obviously they've lost Heaton, but unlike Bournemouth and Norwich, Bournemouth don't. I watched them against Palace; they got blown away. Whereas I think Villa have at least got some leaders in that team that could help potentially.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they've got some fighters, haven't they? Yeah,
they've got some fighters. So if anyone get out of it, I think Villa will do. And then it's a toss up between West Ham, Watford, and Brighton at the moment. I think yourselves, Ben, Southampton are safe now, really, mate. One more win, like we said, and you'll be dancing all the way to next season, mate. Moving up the table a little bit, obviously we've got Everton, Burnley, ourselves. It's still pretty tight. Do you know what I mean? Like we said, from where you are, Ben, in 14th place on 37, a couple of wins and other results, you could be right up to 8th where Tottenham are.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? That's the thing. We beat you on Thursday night, which again may or may not happen. We're level on points with you, which is incredible. If you said to me at the start of the season that with 7 games to go, you'd be level on points with Arsenal, joking aside, I would have thought we'd be right up the table. So it's it's really that win at Norwich, I think has kind of set the bench for Saints now. They just need to kind of push on from that. The problem we got is we got Man City around the corner and teams like that. So it's going to be a tough end, but really tight at the moment.
James.
Yeah, it's an interesting one because it doesn't shine much of a light on us being 12th. It's not where we wanted to be, but considering we were 18th in December, it's a damn sight better than that. And Ancelotti's done well since he came in, but we haven't won. Granted, it's Arsenal, Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool that we've played, but we still haven't won any of them, and that's probably the reason why we struggle. We never beat the top 6, established top 6.
Yeah.
That's why we're down there. I think we've only got Spurs left out of the establishment, if you like, out of that top 6. We've only got them left. So on paper, you should say we should be winning a lot of our games, but it's been that kind of season. You can't really tell, and it's so tight.
Yeah.
I think we'll finish in the top half, but I don't think it'll be enough for Europe. 9th or 10th we'll finish, I think.
Yeah, just Ryan saying 2-0 City now. So Mahrez has scored the goal. So they're 20. They're only 20 points behind, boys. So they're on the march back. Do you reckon they're on the march back? Can they beat Liverpool to win that championship?
It'll be some finish, wouldn't it?
Oh, imagine that! Imagine that. We need a Kevin Keegan moment, don't we? I love it. I love it if we go down there and beat them.
It's funny you should say that, actually. I think after we basically shithoused the 1-1 draw against Liverpool the other year, and Klopp lost the plot over a penalty that never was or something. Someone photoshopped a picture of Klopp onto Keegan doing that rant.
Just quickly, boys, before we finish up, the top 5, would it change or would it stay the same? What do you reckon, James?
I reckon Wolves will finish 5th. I've been really impressed with Wolves.
Well, who for? What, above Man U?
It'll be Manchester United, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Ben?
Yeah, I agree, actually. I think the top 4 deserve to be the top 4 this season. I think Leicester absolutely, as I mentioned earlier, deserve to be in there. But I agree with James. And to be honest, I think they deserve it. I think United, I know there's a few United folk on the chat, but I think they've been relatively poor this season. And I think Wolves actually deserve to finish in Europe.
Yeah. Diesel?
I would love Wolves to be in there because I'm a massive believer in credit where credit's due. I've got, but Man United for me are just jammy till. They're just one of them jammy teams, and I think it'll go to the last couple of games. I think they'll sneak it. I think they'll hit a bit of form, unfortunately, and I think they'll just do it. So yeah, but look, I think James will agree with me. I think the big thing with Arsenal and Everton is every time results go our way and we've got a chance to obviously capitalise, we just go and screw it up.
That's it.
That's just a fact, isn't it? That's what we do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not worried. Listen, like I said to you the other day, I'm not worried anymore about the likes of Liverpool, Man City. I'm now looking over at Sheffield United, Wolves, those sort of teams, and I'm worried about them, Everton, so it is what it is.
No, I agree, boys. I agree. That's the end of the show for this part. Like I said, we're going to let these boys go, and then what we'll do is we'll carry on for another 15-20 minutes, and we'll announce our website with our merchandise. We'll try and get Claude back on, see if his internet's got any better. But for now, I just want to say, Ben, thank you very much for coming on, mate, and giving your opinions and your neutral opinions. We really appreciate it, mate, and look forward to having you on again in the future.
Yeah, anytime. And obviously, bar Thursday. Good luck for the rest of the season, chaps. All right.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Ben.
Cheers.
Ben, let him in. Oh.
I didn't want to talk to you, mate.
I knew he didn't like me.
James, and also yourself, mate. Really appreciate you coming on at such short notice. And love having you on, getting your opinions. And thanks very much, and hopefully get you back on again soon too.
Honestly, yeah, the pleasure's mine, mate. Honestly, it's like I say, there's quite an affinity between Arsenal fans and Everton fans at the moment because I just come on here and it feels like I'm on my own channel because the pessimism's rife. I think we're all suffering together at the moment. So, it's open for a bit of a better end of the season for both of us.
Brilliant, mate. Thanks for just quickly before I let you go, Ben. What's your feelings on Arteta at Arsenal?
I think he'll do all right. I think he's a better fit for Arsenal than he is for Everton because if he played the kind of football Everton, our fans would have had him handed out by now. But you guys play better football in your sort of DNA, if you know what I mean. So I think he'll be a good fit, but you just need better players.
Yeah.
All right.
James, before you go, mate, just let everyone know where they can find you, bruv.
Yeah, well, you can find me at JWarneyFC. You've got my Twitter handle there below me. And also go on the Toffee Blues YouTube channel, which is always great if you want to see something basically Arsenal fans, but in blue. You'll basically see that going on there. So, yeah, definitely tune into that as well.
Nice.
Excellent. Thanks very much, James. Really appreciate you coming on, mate.
Cheers, James.
Thanks. It's a pleasure, man, mate. See you later.
See you later, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Claude, try and come on now quickly and we'll announce the website, mate. Yeah. All right, I'll send you the link. Bye-bye. All right, then. Bye-bye. Right, yeah. Claude's coming on now. Sorry, Diesel. What you going to say, mate?
No, I have to say there's been a couple of comments earlier on about Claude's Wi-Fi. Guys, trust me, Terry and I have been working to try and fix it. We have been working for weeks and weeks and weeks. There's just something that's not right there. We don't know what it is. But we will keep trying. Hello, pretty boy. How are you? It's not the time to joke with him, is it? I'm going to shut up.
Can you hear us, Claude? Yeah. Can you hear us? We can't hear you. Turn your volume up. No, can you hear us? No, go out and come back in, Claude. It's a shame. I don't know. He's going to have to try and get some sort of broadband, anyway.
Yeah, well, he's had a router, hasn't he?
Yeah,
A modem, or whatever it is.
Yeah, we've had everything. It's just in that room. We just can't seem to get it working. Oh, dear. Right. Yeah. Where is he coming back in? We'll give it a couple of seconds. It's 2-0 Man City, by the way, everyone. Apparently, Mahrez has scored a good goal. Hopefully, he will be back with us any second now. And then here he is. Hopefully, we've got him on.
Now, can you hear me?
Yeah, much better. Claudiola.
Here he is. Here's the boy. He's back in town.
Look, Guna Stanislav knows Claudiola. Go on.
3-0 City, by the way. It's 3-0 City, Strings have said. 3-0 City.
Yeah, I've got it on here. Yeah, let me turn it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they've been absolutely dominant from what I've seen here. Yeah. Right.
As we know, everybody, you know, we bought our website. I'm going to get it up on the fin now. It's got all our merchandise on. You'll be able to go there more or less straight when I show you the website and get our merchandise. So let me get it up on the screen for you. So it's called Claude and the Bansters, obviously, www.claudeandthebansters.com. And if you go over to there now, you should be able to see this page. Here it is to all you lovely people. Claude and the Bansters. You have our intro on there. It will play the intro. You'd have all our YouTube videos on there, so you can easily access them and watch them. You'll be able to access our YouTube page by clicking on this link. It'll take you over to our YouTube page. There's an about page that's got, obviously, look at them, three gorgeous looking people.
Hunks. Eye candy.
You got a little bit about us and what we're doing and trying to make this channel great. Our merchandise, people. You've got the snapback caps. You got the baseball caps. You got the 2-color snapback color caps. You got mugs. You got the polo shirts. You got the Voice of Reason jumper, sweatshirt, I should say. The Claude and the Bansters t-shirt. Claude and the Bansters hoodie. Voice of Reason, Claude on a t-shirt, and Voice of Reason on the hoodies. And if you go on to the, if you press for the details, it will come up with all the different colors that you got there, and you can select the colors in the drop-down menu and also the sizes on the side. And then obviously you just add it to your basket, and then all the postage and packaging will be working out. We've just got to work out the postal packaging for abroad. So if you are abroad and you want the merchandise, just drop me a message and I will sort out the price for you. But that will be all up and running soon on the website. But apart from obviously that's our merchandise. Also, if you go back to the you've got the latest news page where you will find all the latest news on Arsenal up to every minute. You get a news feed and you can click on there and it'll take you to their feed. We're hoping to have another brand on this page that have got a great website. That's in the near future. We're just trying to link up pages with them. Obviously, you've got the memberships where you can go become a member on YouTube, our Twitter page, our Facebook page, our Instagram pages will be up there, and Op Mic page will be up there. And also, you've got a contact page where you can contact us through the website if you've got any queries, if you've got any suggestions about the website or our channel or any topics you want us to cover. You can go on there and we'll get them. Also coming will be a forum. We're building a forum, so we'll be able to interact with yous 24/7 all throughout the day on all different topics too. So please, you know, everyone's been asking, go over there and start ordering. Diesel.
Joe, I'm so glad you've come to me first, Tel, because comment by Strings, my man Strings. There you go. Bang. The channel is growing. Yes, it is growing, mate. Listen, the feedback off you guys, David, Dundas as well. Comment there. CG. To hear as well. Look, I mean, look at this. Look. And I agree with you, mate. Those hoodies are the bollocks, right? Yeah. And you know what it is, guys, right? So the way I look at it, right? We're growing our channel, right? So why not? Everyone else is trying to, you know, grow their channels. So why can't we? You know, so obviously thanks for your, you know, your support. We've not just gone with any old cheap crap. You know, if you go onto the website, you can see it for yourself. You can zoom in on the pictures, right? We've picked quality. You know, these caps embroidered, it's quality. The t-shirts, quality, right? Don't take my word for it. Go on there and have a look yourself, right? But thanks for your support and keep supporting us, you know, with regards to the memberships, to the hot mic, because all these trolls, right, it's pissing them off right now, the fact that we're doing well. And I love that. I love it, right? So please carry on. Help us. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. Love yous.
Claude, what do you reckon on the website and obviously getting the merchandise up and running on the page, mate?
Yeah, you don't sell laptops, do you?
Listen, Bansta's laptops on their way, mate. Don't worry about that.
Fucking joke. Yeah, really great work by you, Tel. Thank you so much for all your hard work you put into this, and
no, it's
amazing
all
work,
mate. It's all
no. But you've and Dave Diesel as well. I've just been a passenger lately, so I apologise for that. And listen, mate, thank you so much. It's been brilliant, and onwards and upwards. Yeah, onwards and upwards. Quality gear, quality people, quality podcast. We can only go one way.
And quality people watching us, quality people in the chat room right now watching us.
And we can only go one way, and that's upwards.
That's it. And do you know what? You know, I'm just going to say, right, the better we do, I mean, look, all these comments, Adam G, Ryan, Berberspin, you know, Indra Gurin, Dominic, I mean, look at that. You know, we are good people, guys, you know, and listen, you know, you're going to see comments about us. You're going to see hate, trolling. Let's be honest, YouTube is full of them. Social media is full of them, right? But you know what? Right, we're a good team here, right? The three of us, we're a good team. You know, we're personal friends.
At the end of the day, this is my message to everyone, all the YouTube channels, right? You've all got your own channel, right? We've all got our own channels, and I wish you all the best, every single one of you, right? So don't worry about what we're doing. Get on with your own channel, do your own stuff, and we'll do our own stuff. And let's see what happens, yeah? I'm not interested in what you do. I wish you well with your channels, yeah? I wish you well. But this stupidity, childish behaviour that's going on is ridiculous, right? Let's get on with our own channels. Let's do our own stuff. And maybe we might get somewhere. And maybe you might get somewhere as well. Let's stop bickering. Let's get on with it. And let's provide everyone with a great service.
Lord, that is why you are a legend.
Exactly.
That is why. Guys, in the chat room, right, just a very quick comment from me. Of all the streams that you've watched, right, let's be honest, we don't slag off anyone else. We just do our own thing. You know, so, you know, I'm saying, if that's not decent, I don't know what is. But once again, no more about that, because you get wrong ones everywhere.
Yeah.
Guys,
Gio, you can either message me through the website, or you can get me on Twitter or on Instagram, and I'll get it sorted for you, mate. Not a problem. I'm a Gooner Terry, or, you know what I mean? You'll be able to find me, or message Claude. It's not a problem. Either way, or Diesel, we'll get there, mate. I just want to read this from Strings. What a great comment. Boys, little quote for you. No matter how good you are, someone is always going to be against you, but never let them be the limit of your success. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Look,
I love you, Strings.
At the end of the day, right, just one more little comment from me. Like I said, I just want to reiterate what I said at the beginning of the show, right? Is that obviously there's been someone going around in people's chat rooms posing as me. It's not me. I don't care. You know what I mean? I've got no ill feeling against any other channel. like Claude said, I want you all to do well. I just want to get on with making our channel a success, right? That's all I want to do. And that's it at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? So if anyone's got anything to say, if anyone's got anything to expose, listen, us three boys here, no matter what you come at us with, no matter what you bring to our faces, it's not going to rock us. So do your best. If that's what you're going to do your best. All you will
worst. Do your worst. Come on.
All you would do is cement us even closer to making this channel an even bigger success. So that's all I'm going to say. It's not a problem. So much love to everyone. Like Claude said, we don't want no aggro. We don't want nothing. We just want to get on with making our channel great. And that's it at the end of the day.
Cheers to hear. Thanks, mate.
Thanks.
At the end of the day, there's room for everyone.
Exactly.
Everyone can provide a great service. But we can't provide a service if we're fighting each other. So what we do, let's stop being like little babies and kids. Let's get on with it and let's provide people with a great service and stop all this utter crap that's going on. Let's get on with it.
Thanks, mate. Love you, mate. Fucking brilliant. Thanks, AD. Appreciate that, mate. I tell you. Look, once again, I just want to go through the merchandise. We've got the snapback caps. If you go onto them, there will be a colour chart on this tomorrow. But if you go on the drop-down menu, you've got all the different colours for the caps there in the snapback.
Cheers, Connor. Thank you, Connor. Big up, man. Big up.
Sorry, I can't see what you're doing at the moment because I'm on the whole website. So I don't know.
Sorry, mate. I'll take it off.
On the baseball caps, there will be a colour chart here tomorrow, but you can select the colour in the damn menu. Listen, I love these caps, these ones. I don't know if you like these ones, Claude and Diesel, but the two colour caps. If you go on there, you can get different ones: the black and blue, orange and black, yellow and black, grey and black, green and black, red and black. The red and black looks smart. I'll tell you, I think I might have to get that one.
Yeah. Slick.
Obviously, you've got the polo tops. If you go on the polo shirts, you've got all the different colours you can have with the numbers on. And if you go onto the colours, it tells you what the colours are: black, fuchsia, solid grey, purple, bottle green, and so on. Polo tops. I'm more of a polo top, so I'm going to get a couple of them. But the hoodies look fantastic. I tell you, you go onto the hoodies, you've got all the different colours. There's loads of colours in the hoodies. Different sizes, and you got the red, you got the black, white. It just all looks fantastic. I'm really happy with the way it looks, boys. What about you?
It's quality. I think even Jake said it in the chat. Just now, I'm trying to find the basically what he's saying is, we haven't scrimped on this. We've really put quality together for you guys. But while we've done that, yes, it's going to cost us more. Granted, but you know what? You get what you pay for. And obviously, we love you guys, and if we're going to do anything like this, we're going to make sure it's proper, Yeah. So, as a thank you for, your support and for watching us. Thank you, guys.
Lone Star, just because you're in the States, like I said, just drop me a message, whatever you want. I'll get it sorted and we'll get the posting and packaging sorted out. We're just trying to get the prices for sending abroad for our stuff. And yeah, the Ring doorbell will be available with Claude on the Bansta badge. No, I'm only joking.
Terry, look, hang on. Look, hey, CJ, listen, mate, go onto our website and buy a couple of caps. Yeah, help this dead channel out. Thanks, CJ, and put a like on the video as well. Love you, darling. Mwah. Thank you. Oh, sorry, Phil. Carry on, mate.
Oh dear. I mean,
that's the worst he can do. I'll worry about him if that's the worst he can do. For bless him. God.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. No, I'm just saying, anyone that lives abroad, apart from England at the moment, like I said, we will be sorting out the posting and packaging for that. But if you message me, tell me what you want, get it in, and I will fill it out personally for you. It won't be a problem. Yeah. Because that's
by the way, CJ, your feedback is always noted, and we will look into it. Thank you very much for your feedback.
Thank you, CJ. Love you. Oh, love it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, exactly. I don't know how these people just get time to do lists. You know what I mean? It's just I can't get a minute through the day to myself at the moment with, what I mean, all of us, both, you know, all of us, you know.
It's a young kid who's never seen a pair of tits, mate. Let's be honest, you know. But anyway,
Lone Star. Sorry, mate. If you go onto the actual website on our contact page, I will be able to pick up your email from there. If not, then I will put my my Twitter handle onto the comments in a moment. You're welcome. That's okay, CJ. Thanks, mate. Not a problem. Really appreciate it, mate. Like we said, all comments are welcome, mate. It's not a problem. There's only love here. You ain't going to get no hate from us, mate. Yeah, go on, Teaser. What are you going to say, mate?
Do you know what? Strings, mate, you are bang on, bruv. You're bang on. Because all he's doing is helping us, really. Let's be honest.
I will take CJ's comments seriously, and we will try and improve for CJ. No, let's be right. We have to take these comments seriously. Anyway,
big up, Adam. Big up, Adam. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well, brother.
This Claude is just putting it in now on the comments, and you can message me on Twitter. Terry Davis I'm a Gooner. Yeah, so the website is all up and running. Like I said, the memberships. I'm going to put the memberships for YouTube if you want to sign up to our Dead channel, because it is dead in it, boys. Like CJ said, let's get it right. If you'd like to sign up to us Dead channel, then here you go. Click on the link, boys and everyone, and just please sign up to our channel. We've got bronze, silver, and gold. If you become a bronze member, you get the chance to come into our members only streams once a month. Silver is fortnightly, and gold, when we've got it up and running, which will be in the next week or so, will be every week. Not only that, you'll be able to have icons on there of me, Claude, and Diesel, of our little cartoon characters, and you can get the Arsenal badge on there. When you write that in, you will get them icons come up instead of writing. You will also get the blue Claude and the Bansta's badge next to your name. After a month, it'll be bronze. After 2 months, it'll be silver. And after 6 months, it'll be gold.
Also, they will be allowed on. I'm going to have them individually on our streams as well. So
yeah,
look out for that as well, because they are fans, and I want to hear what they've got to say as well. They're an important part of the of the show. And I like to hear other fans. It's not always the same fans all the time. I want to hear other fans, what they feel, what they think. And even, you know.
Claude, read that, mate. What do you reckon? Do you reckon you can get this Dead channel on?
What's he saying?
He said, Claude, come on, get these guys on our TV to help the channel grow more.
Yeah.
Thank you for the kind word, Kulaks. Thank you very much, mate. But that's
let's really piss these.
I can't comment. I can't comment. I won't comment on other channels. I'm going to be. I'm now not going to comment anymore on other channels but my own. At the moment, all I care about is my channel. I leave the other channels for the other people to worry about. This is our channel now. I believe in our people that come on our channel. We're all a family. I want us all to be a family, and together we can have a successful ride. That's all I'm going to say. And at the end of the day, I'm relying on you lot. Help me, and we can. Let's help each other, and we can go a long way. Okay.
Great words, Claude. Lone Star says, I'm okay with constructive criticism, as have I, as we all are, mate. Not pointless nastiness. Exactly, mate. Big up yourself, Lone Star, because that's exactly right. Tony from Chelsea SW6. It's alive, boys, with positive energy and fantastic trio. Respect, boys. Look, I watch all the time. Love it. Top channel. Tony, respect, mate. Big respect. Same as Jake. Jake, the only non-Liverpool channel I watch. Love you guys. I mean, look, these comments.
Exactly. You know what? Yeah, exactly. And thank you. And by the way, I hope I didn't offend anyone. I put in the chat tonight, and someone said about 5 million people watched the Liverpool Everton game yesterday. Yeah, and I said it was a great cure for insomnia. But hope you. I hope Anfield Agenda did not get offended by that, because it was a bit of a bore, wasn't it? Really, to be honest with you. But I would take a load of them Insomnia games to win the title.
Yeah, no. Exactly. Adam G, he said, "Dead channel, that has made my night. The worst comment in 2020."
Look, listen, the guy has an opinion, and I always respect everyone's opinion. I will look into the channel, because that's made me think a bit that we might have to improve things. So if it's CJ, I don't know, he was with, wasn't he in that program with Leonard Rossiter, wasn't it? What was it called?
Nice one, AD Gamer. CJ Jackson, brother of Action.
No, CJ. Do you remember CJ in that comedy series with Leonard Rossiter?
Blimey, class. I don't know. It's a bit before my time, I think, mate. How long ago was that?
That was Leonard Rossiter. He had whenever she mentioned about her mother, his wife's mother was coming out. What's the name? The hippo come out. He had that in his head. I forgot his name. What it was called now.
Cheers, Lone Star. Thank you, mate. You don't get bigger than that. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember now. I can't remember what it was called. It's
Rising Damp. Tony said.
No, it wasn't Rising Damp. It was where they were selling. God, what the bloody hell is it called? The Fall and Rise of Reginald Perrin.
Oh, was that where it was? I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's funny, very funny. And CJ was the boss in it. The Fall and Rise of Reginald Perrin. That's it. Sorry. Carry on.
Yeah, I might be in.
Simon said, "I like the way Claude is talking. It seems like it's going to spur him on."
It bloody will, mate. Yeah, he's got me and Terry behind him. Trust me. Yeah.
Nissa, thank you very much, mate. He said, "Hi lads, love the channel. Much love from New Zealand." Brilliant.
Cheers,
Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that.
Exactly. No, look, listen. If we all pull together, we can make this really happen. You know, I'm really happy about it. I love the website. I love it. I fucking love it. I love all of the gear on the website. I love everything about it. It's fantastic, and well done to you, Terry, for producing that. Well done, mate.
Yeah, it's not solely down to me, I must admit. It was my father-in-law and all.
Exactly. Your father-in-law as well. Thank you, and we've sent him my love for that. Thank you so much.
Not a problem, mate. Not a problem.
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Eki lad says, "Brilliant channel, mate. Look forward to every Monday night watching you." Thanks very much, mate. Really appreciate it. And big up to the Saint. Well, thank you, mate. Another member of our YouTube family. We're slowly building up this family. But yeah, I mean, this, you know, and what I want to say is to all our members out there, look, we appreciate you so much. We appreciate everyone. But what I want to say is from the members that are part of our family and everyone else, when there's a new member, let's big them up, because obviously it's helping this channel move forward like you all are, if you know what I mean. I want it all to be one big family on this channel, and that's how we move forward. Even if you're not a member, we just love it. We love everyone in the chat. We love everyone that comes onto our YouTube channel, especially all our guests and all that have helped us push us right up there. Because I think the way we're going, we are going to be a great channel. I don't know about you, Diesel.
Boys, coming off the subject a bit, I just wanted one thing I want to talk. What do you think of the Joe Hart situation?
I don't even want to talk about it, mate. No. I don't even want to talk about it because who was it? I can't remember. There was someone in the stream earlier, and he said, "Terry, you said it the other day about basically the pensioners all coming to Arsenal like West Ham." I think it was Strings actually, and now it looks like Joe Hart is coming to the Arsenal pensioners.
Yeah, well, it's not good. I mean, I just feel that I suppose that's all we can do in it. I don't think we can do anything else.
Jake, All right, Claude. Jake, thank you very much, mate. We really appreciate that. Another new member on our YouTube channel.
Oh, thank you.
Family, mate.
Coming in, mate.
Yeah, he's a lovely bloke, Jake. I love Jake. Lovely
I
bloke.
thought Jake had already joined yesterday.
No, it must have been someone else, but he's just joined, and we really appreciate
Thank
that,
you,
mate.
Jake. That's great. The sky's the limit, lads. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you.
Nice one, Ryan.
No, we'll try. Listen, we're not. We will give everything we've got. The three of us will give everything we got, and if we can make it really successful, I'll be happy. But what I want us to be happy, I want us to enjoy more than anything is to enjoy the streams, enjoy everything we're doing. That's the main thing. But if we succeed, we succeed, and that'd be brilliant. You know.
Exactly.
Who knows?
Exactly.
Do you know what? Can I just say a couple of things, right? I just want to, first of all, I want to big up the Saints, right? Because the Saint has been with us since day one, even when we was on board from
Simon Templar. Is this Simon Templar?
Hey?
Simon Templar, the Saint.
Oh. Claudiola.
Not a problem, Famous. Don't worry. Honestly, it's not a problem. Not a problem.
You watch us, bruv. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
The Saint, Jake, much appreciated once again, mate. I know me and you talk a bit off camera as well. Really nice bloke, Jake. But also, guys, I just wanted to say, right? I mean, look, you guys would have seen me in other people's channels, you know, in their chat rooms, because, you know, before I like to watch anything Arsenal related. You know, I'm a fan just as much as you guys of certain channels. What I would say, there aren't many channels out there who interact with their chat room as much as what we do. The reason why we do that is because this community that we got here, bear in mind, we've got a lot of people in the chat room who don't support Arsenal, you know, but we love talking to you guys. You know, we don't just do a stream and obviously try and put a couple of comments up at the end. We interact with you throughout the channel. We've always done it that way. We always will. We won't go down the pre-recorded route, because for me, you guys are the ones who make the channel what it is. Yeah, and I mean that hand on heart. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Right? I mean that hand on heart. We love you. So once again, thank you. That's all I'll say. Thank you.
Yeah, I think the pre-record. I mean, you can do pre-recorded, but at the end of the day, our channel is about being all together to give exactly with the chat and everything. So maybe there might be one or two pre-recorded, but mainly for me, it's more important to do more live stuff with our people.
Exactly.
Man City, you're looking very comfortable. 4-0 now. 4-0 Man City.
4-0, bloody hell. Well, I've got a couple of more minutes left before I need to go and have my dinner before I go to work tonight. I don't know if Diesel and Claude, you want to stay on a bit longer. I don't know, but if not, we'll finish it off in 5 minutes. It's up to you, boys.
Yeah, we'll finish. Yeah, because it's been a long day. And do you know what? This actually, the phone works better than the bloody the laptop. That's incredible.
Come on, strings.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point. You've not had a problem yet, Claude, have you?
No, I don't get it. I just don't understand it. The phone, I've had not one.
No. I love you, Grant. You're our top man, brother. Top man. Nice.
What's he say? What's Grant say?
I came to this channel because of Claude, and I saw you, Diesel, on the Blind Gooner, and now I've seen the legendary Terry. Blimey!
I mean, listen, with comments like that, it just makes me, honestly, it makes me want to do even more and get more content out there and just be with you guys. Do you know what I mean? And the love, honestly, that you guys give us is unbelievable.
Do you know what, Grant? I've never had any. My mother had 3 miscarriages, so before she died, and I've now got 3. I've got 2 more brothers. I'm gonna adopt these as my brothers. They're my brothers, these boys.
Love you, Claudio.
Man, you know what I mean? This is unbelievable love. I mean, I'm telling you, I mean, this channel is honestly going to do so much good stuff, and we have got the right people in our chat rooms and all, and that's what we love. You know what I mean? I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I've never met 2 more genuine guys in my life, and they're fucking genuine guys, and they've helped me so much, and they've given me a new lease of life, and I want to carry that on. And let's go for it. Yeah.
Definitely.
Anyway, I don't want to start. I'm going to start crying.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we're all getting stuffy, you know. We're going to start lagging us off in a minute. We're all getting stuffy.
No, Claude, man. We love you, man. You know what I mean? And we love everyone in the channel. So I think that's a good note to leave it on, to be honest. What Claude said there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's it.
Perfect.
So, you know, like we said, guys, it's all there. You know what I mean? There's still a couple of more things we need to get on the website done. A couple of more colour charts. We need to get the forum up and running. But as you can see, everything is there. We will sort out the poster packaging abroad. And yeah.
Hey, shut it, Kill. We can't help it, Kill.
And yeah, so let's just work together, everyone. Let's make this channel fantastic. And as long as you are with us, like we said, we will push it as far as we can go.
Exactly.
That's my final words. We love you all, Diesel.
And don't forget tomorrow night, Joe. Tell everyone what's on tomorrow night.
So tomorrow night, we've got a big game. Doing the watch along. It's obviously Tottenham, West Ham.
How you Irons?
We will be supporting the West Ham. I'm sorry. We will be supporting West Ham. Exactly. We're going to hope that them boys turn them over. Yes, I know it'd be their FA Cup final, but who cares? Come on, West Ham. Hammer. Let's go hammer the Spurs. All right, you're going to hammer them. So yeah, tomorrow night, come join us. Watch out for the stream. We look forward to seeing you all there. And everyone, please, you know, you've been asking for the website, you've been asking for the merchandise. It's all there for you now. Much love. Speak to you all soon. Peace out.
Take care, dog. Thanks.
Love you guys.